Did you know that everyday items in your home could secretly be affecting your prostate health? It's true. Some common household objects contain hidden dangers that can increase the risk of prostate enlargement. From things you use in the kitchen to products in your bathroom, the effects can be surprising. Stick around, because the household item at number 5 will absolutely shock you. It's something almost everyone has and uses daily. Let's uncover the risks hiding in plain sight and learn how to protect your health. First, we have canned foods. Canned foods have become a staple in many households due to their convenience and long shelf life. While they may save time and effort in meal preparation, they come with hidden health risks, particularly when it comes to prostate health. One of the primary concerns is the chemicals used in the lining of cans, specifically bisphenol I (BPA). BPA is a synthetic compound found in many plastic products, including the linings of food cans. This chemical has been linked to hormone disruption, which can have a negative impact on the prostate. The prostate is a sensitive organ when it comes to hormone levels, and BPA can mimic estrogen in the body. This mimicry can cause an imbalance in male hormones, potentially leading to conditions such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or even prostate cancer. Research has shown that prolonged exposure to BPA may increase the risk of these conditions. Even though BPA-free cans are available, alternative chemicals like BPS are sometimes used, which may have similar harmful effects. Another concerning aspect of canned foods is their high sodium content. Many canned vegetables, soups, and meats are packed with sodium to preserve the food and enhance flavor. Excess sodium consumption can lead to high blood pressure, a condition that can indirectly affect prostate health by increasing the strain on the body's circulatory system. High blood pressure can disrupt blood flow to vital organs, including the prostate, which may worsen pre-existing prostate problems or create new issues over time. Canned foods also often contain high levels of preservatives and artificial additives. These chemicals help extend the shelf life of products, but they can be harmful to the body, especially when consumed regularly. Some preservatives, like nitrates found in canned meats, have been linked to increased risks of cancer, including prostate cancer. The cumulative effect of consuming these chemicals over time can weaken the body's ability to fight off oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which can damage prostate tissue. The acidity of canned foods is another factor that can negatively impact prostate health. Many canned products, such as tomatoes and fruits, are naturally acidic. When exposed to the acidic environment inside a can, the food can leach chemicals from the lining, especially BPA or its alternatives, into the food itself. This can increase the toxic load on the body and add additional stress on the prostate. The lack of fresh nutrients in canned foods is another concern. Canning processes typically involve high heat, which can destroy the vitamins and antioxidants that are naturally present in fresh fruits and vegetables. These nutrients play an important role in maintaining overall health, including prostate health. Antioxidants help to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, which are both factors in the development of prostate problems. Without these protective nutrients, the prostate may be more vulnerable to damage. While the occasional consumption of canned food is unlikely to have an immediate impact on prostate health, a diet that relies heavily on processed and canned foods can significantly increase the risk of developing prostate issues. A diet rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains supports overall health and provides the nutrients needed to maintain a healthy prostate. Regular consumption of fresh foods is essential for minimizing the risks associated with hormone imbalances and oxidative stress. For those who cannot avoid canned foods entirely, it's important to choose options that are low in sodium, free of preservatives, and packed in BPA-free cans. However, these options are still limited, and the safest choice remains fresh or frozen alternatives whenever possible. Using canned foods sparingly and as part of a balanced diet is key to preventing potential prostate damage. One of the most effective ways to protect your prostate is to focus on preventive measures, such as maintaining a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and avoiding exposure to harmful chemicals. Reducing your intake of canned foods and making mindful choices in your grocery shopping can go a long way in supporting long-term prostate health. Eating foods that are rich in antioxidants, such as berries, leafy greens, and nuts, can help combat inflammation and protect the prostate from damage caused by toxins. Next, we have fire retardants. Fire retardants are chemicals commonly used in household items, such as furniture, carpets, mattresses, and electronics to reduce the risk of fire. While these chemicals can provide valuable protection in case of a fire, they also pose serious health risks, particularly to prostate health. One of the main concerns with fire retardants is that they contain substances known as polybrominated diphenyl ethers, PBDEs. These chemicals have been linked to hormone disruption, which can significantly affect prostate function. The prostate is highly sensitive to hormone changes, and exposure to PBDEs can interfere with the body's natural hormone balance. These chemicals can act like estrogen in the body, mimicking the effects of the female hormone, which may lead to hormonal imbalances. This disruption can result in benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, a condition where the prostate enlarges, or in more severe cases, an increased risk of prostate cancer. PBDEs are persistent organic pollutants, meaning they do not break down easily in the environment or in the human body. When fire retardants are used in household items, they can slowly release these harmful chemicals into the air, dust, and even water. Over time, prolonged exposure can accumulate in the body, leading to higher concentrations in organs like the prostate. The cumulative effect of this exposure can contribute to the development of prostate health issues. One of the biggest dangers of fire retardants is that they can accumulate in household dust. As fire retardant-treated furniture and carpets degrade over time, they release small particles of PBDEs into the air and dust. These particles can then be inhaled or ingested, leading to exposure that is often unnoticed. Children who spend a lot of time playing on the floor are especially vulnerable to these toxic chemicals. Studies have shown that individuals living in homes with fire retardant-treated items have higher levels of PBDEs in their blood. These chemicals can enter the body through direct contact with treated materials or from inhaling dust particles. The more exposure a person has to PBDEs, the higher the risk of hormonal imbalance, which can negatively affect prostate health. This is particularly concerning for those who live in homes with multiple fire retardant-treated products. Another issue with fire retardants is their potential to disrupt the endocrine system, which is responsible for regulating hormones throughout the body. The prostate relies on a delicate balance of hormones, particularly testosterone and estrogen, to function properly. When fire retardants interfere with this balance, they can lead to abnormal growth of prostate cells or inflammation, which may increase the risk of prostate cancer over time. In addition to PBDEs, some fire retardants contain other toxic chemicals such as formaldehyde and chlorinated flame retardants. These substances are known to be carcinogenic and can cause long-term damage to the body's cells, including those in the prostate. Exposure to such chemicals can weaken the body's immune response, making it more susceptible to infections and diseases, including cancer. Although fire retardants are meant to protect against fire hazards, their use in consumer products is controversial due to the health risks they pose. In fact, many countries and regions have started to restrict or ban certain fire retardants in household items due to their harmful effects. For those living in homes with fire retardant-treated furniture or electronics, it's important to be aware of the potential risks and take steps to minimize exposure to these chemicals. One way to reduce the exposure to fire retardants is by choosing products that are free from these chemicals. Many manufacturers are now offering flame retardant-free furniture, mattresses, and carpets, which can significantly reduce the amount of harmful chemicals in your home. Additionally, regular cleaning of floors and furniture can help reduce the buildup of dust particles containing fire retardants, lowering the risk of inhaling or ingesting toxic substances. Next, we have harmful cleaning products. Cleaning products are a common feature in most households, providing us with the tools needed to keep our homes clean and sanitized. However, many of these cleaning products contain chemicals that can be harmful to human health, particularly to the prostate. The toxic substances found in many household cleaners, such as phthalates, parabens, and volatile organic compounds, VOCs, can contribute to hormone disruption, which in turn can negatively affect prostate health. These chemicals, when absorbed by the body, may interfere with the delicate balance of hormones that regulate prostate function. Phthalates, commonly found in air fresheners, scented cleaners, and other household products, are one of the most concerning chemicals when it comes to prostate health. Phthalates are used to add fragrance and improve the texture of products, but they are also known endocrine disruptors. They mimic estrogen in the body, which can throw off the balance of male hormones like testosterone. Prolonged exposure to phthalates has been linked to an increased risk of prostate enlargement and even prostate cancer. Parabens are another common chemical found in many cleaning products, especially those that are labeled as antibacterial or antifungal. Parabens are used as preservatives to extend the shelf life of cleaning products, but they too are known to disrupt the endocrine system. Studies have shown that parabens can mimic estrogen, leading to hormone imbalances that affect the prostate. This disruption can increase the likelihood of conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, a non-cancerous enlargement of the prostate, and may also contribute to the development of prostate cancer. Volatile organic compounds, VOCs, are a group of chemicals often found in aerosol cleaners, disinfectants, and air fresheners. These compounds are released into the air and can be inhaled, leading to both short-term and long-term health problems. VOCs have been linked to a range of health issues, including hormone disruption. The exposure to these compounds, especially in poorly ventilated areas, can increase the toxic load on the body, contributing to inflammation and oxidative stress that can harm the prostate. One of the most dangerous aspects of harmful cleaning products is that many of these chemicals can accumulate in the body over time. When we use these products regularly, we continuously expose ourselves to the toxic ingredients they contain. These chemicals can build up in the bloodstream, tissues, and organs, including the prostate. Over time, this cumulative exposure can lead to chronic inflammation, oxidative damage, and hormonal imbalances that increase the risk of prostate issues. Harmful cleaning products also release toxic fumes into the air. Inhaling these fumes regularly can cause respiratory issues and increase the amount of harmful chemicals in the bloodstream, which can be detrimental to prostate health. The chemicals that are inhaled can travel through the bloodstream and reach various organs, including the prostate, where they may interfere with normal functioning. This is particularly concerning for individuals who spend a significant amount of time cleaning or those who have poor ventilation in their homes. The impact of harmful cleaning products on prostate health is not limited to direct exposure. Many of these chemicals also affect the liver and kidneys, which are responsible for detoxifying the body. When the liver and kidneys are burdened with toxic chemicals, their ability to remove waste and toxins from the body is impaired. This can lead to a buildup of harmful substances in the body, further exacerbating the risk of prostate problems and other health conditions. Although it may be difficult to avoid cleaning products entirely, there are steps you can take to reduce exposure to harmful chemicals. Opting for natural, non-toxic cleaning alternatives, such as vinegar, baking soda, and lemon, can significantly reduce the number of harmful chemicals in your home. Many companies also offer eco-friendly cleaning products that are free of phthalates, parabens, and VOCs, making them safer choices for households concerned about prostate health. In addition to choosing safer cleaning products, proper ventilation is key to minimizing the impact of any chemicals in your home. Always ensure that the areas you are cleaning are well ventilated, and consider using air purifiers to help remove toxic fumes from the air. Wearing gloves and a mask when using cleaning products can also help reduce direct exposure to harmful chemicals, particularly if you're using products with strong fumes or ingredients known to be harmful to the prostate. Next, we have microwavable plastics. Microwavable plastics have become a convenient part of modern households, allowing us to heat food quickly and efficiently. However, many of these plastics contain harmful chemicals that can pose significant risks to human health. particularly to the prostate. Chemicals like bisphenol A, BPA, and phthalates are often found in microwavable plastics, and these substances are known to leach into food when exposed to heat. This process can lead to the ingestion of toxic chemicals that disrupt the body's hormonal balance, negatively impacting prostate health. One of the primary concerns with microwavable plastics is the presence of BPA. BPA is a synthetic compound commonly used in the production of plastic containers and linings for cans. When exposed to heat, BPA can leach into the food or beverages stored in these plastics. BPA is classified as an endocrine disruptor, meaning it interferes with the body's hormonal system. In particular, it mimics estrogen, a hormone that can alter the delicate hormonal balance required for a healthy prostate. Prolonged exposure to BPA has been linked to conditions such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and an increased risk of prostate cancer. BPA's ability to act like estrogen in the body can stimulate abnormal growth of prostate cells, leading to enlargement or other serious issues. Even low levels of exposure over time can accumulate, compounding the risk to prostate health, especially for individuals who frequently use microwavable plastics for heating food. Phthalates are another group of chemicals commonly found in microwavable plastics. These chemicals are used to make plastics flexible and durable, but they are not chemically bound to the plastic, meaning they can easily leach out when the plastic is heated. Like BPA, phthalates are endocrine disruptors that can interfere with testosterone production. This disruption can weaken the prostate's defenses and contribute to inflammation, abnormal cell growth, and other issues that compromise prostate health. Microwavable plastics can also release microplastics and other toxic byproducts when exposed to high temperatures. These tiny particles and volatile compounds can contaminate food and enter the body through ingestion. Over time, the accumulation of microplastics in the body can lead to chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and damage to tissues, including the prostate. The long-term effects of such exposure are still being studied, but early research suggests that these contaminants are harmful to overall health. One of the most dangerous aspects of harmful microwavable plastics is how easily they integrate into daily life. From reheating leftovers to preparing frozen meals, these plastics are used frequently in households around the world. This repeated exposure increases the likelihood of ingesting harmful chemicals, especially when these plastics are used improperly, such as microwaving items that are not labeled as microwave safe or reusing single-use containers. Even plastics labeled as microwave safe can pose risks. While these products may meet certain safety standards, heating them can still cause some level of chemical leaching, particularly when they are scratched, damaged, or subjected to high temperatures for prolonged periods. These risks are often overlooked, as consumers assume microwave-safe plastics are entirely safe for use. Next, we have non-stick cookware. Non-stick cookware has become a staple in modern kitchens due to its convenience and ease of cleaning. However, these products can pose significant health risks, particularly to prostate health. The primary concern lies in the chemicals used to create the non-stick coating, such as perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS. These substances, often referred to as forever chemicals, are highly resistant to heat, water, and grease, but can leach into food and the environment over time, causing harmful effects on the body. PFAS are known to be endocrine disruptors, meaning they interfere with the body's hormonal balance. Hormonal balance is critical for maintaining prostate health, and disruption can lead to issues such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and even prostate cancer. These chemicals mimic hormones and bind to hormone receptors in the body, altering normal cellular functions. This interference can stimulate abnormal cell growth in the prostate, increasing the risk of disease. When non-stick cookware is heated to high temperatures, it can release toxic fumes containing PFAS and other harmful substances like polytetrafluoroethylene, PTFE. These fumes can contaminate the air and the food being cooked, leading to ingestion or inhalation of toxins. Over time, these toxins accumulate in the body, contributing to oxidative stress and inflammation, which are known factors in prostate disease progression. Another significant issue with non-stick cookware is its durability. As the cookware ages, the non-stick coating often begins to degrade, flaking off into food. These tiny particles of coating are ingested unknowingly and can introduce harmful chemicals directly into the body. Regular use of damaged or scratched non-stick cookware increases the likelihood of exposure to these harmful substances, which can have a cumulative effect on prostate health. Studies have shown that phases persist in the body for long periods, as they are not easily broken down or eliminated. This long-term accumulation increases the toxic burden on organs like the prostate, leading to chronic inflammation and other health issues. Men with high levels of phase exposure have been found to have higher rates of prostate abnormalities, suggesting a strong link between these chemicals and prostate health. The widespread use of non-stick cookware makes it a common source of exposure in many households. From frying pans to baking sheets, these items are used daily in preparing meals, leading to consistent exposure to harmful chemicals. While their convenience is appealing, the hidden risks they pose to prostate health are often overlooked, making them a silent threat in the kitchen. The effects of FACE and PTFE are not limited to the prostate. These chemicals can also burden the liver and kidneys, the organs responsible for detoxifying the body. When these systems are overwhelmed by toxic chemicals, the body's ability to eliminate harmful substances is impaired, allowing toxins to accumulate in tissues like the prostate. This can exacerbate the risk of developing prostate-related diseases. To reduce the risks associated with non-stick cookware, it is important to consider alternatives. Stainless steel, cast iron, and ceramic cookware are excellent choices that do not rely on harmful chemical coatings. These materials are durable, safe for high-temperature cooking, and do not release toxic substances into food. While they may require slightly more maintenance, they are a healthier option for both prostate health and overall well-being. Proper care and usage of cookware can also minimize risks. If non-stick cookware is still being used, it should never be heated empty or exposed to high temperatures, as this increases the release of toxic fumes. Regularly inspecting cookware for signs of wear and replacing damaged items can also help reduce exposure to harmful chemicals leaching into food. Next, we have pesticides. Pesticides have become an integral part of modern households, often used to eliminate pests and protect gardens, lawns, and even food supplies. However, their widespread use comes with significant health risks, especially concerning prostate health. Many pesticides contain harmful chemicals that disrupt the body's hormonal balance, leading to long-term health concerns. These chemicals can linger in the environment and on food, making them a hidden danger in everyday life. One of the primary concerns with pesticides is their endocrine-disrupting properties. Many pesticides, including organochlorines and organophosphates, interfere with the body's hormonal system. Hormones play a critical role in regulating prostate growth and function, and disruptions caused by these chemicals can lead to conditions such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or increase the risk of prostate cancer. Even low levels of exposure can accumulate over time, compounding their harmful effects. Pesticides are often absorbed through the skin, inhaled or ingested, especially when used indoors or in close proximity to living spaces. The toxic residues left behind by pesticides can persist on surfaces and in the air, creating prolonged exposure for household members. This exposure is particularly concerning for men, as it directly increases the risk of harmful chemicals impacting prostate health. Another issue is the presence of persistent organic pollutants, POPs, in certain pesticides. These chemicals are highly stable and resistant to environmental degradation, meaning they can remain in the environment for years. POPs accumulate in the food chain, often ending up in fruits, vegetables, and water supplies. When consumed, they can enter the body and target tissues such as the prostate, causing inflammation and other harmful effects. In addition to direct exposure, pesticides can burden the liver and kidneys, which are responsible for detoxifying the body. Over time, these organs can become overwhelmed, reducing their ability to eliminate harmful chemicals effectively. This can lead to a buildup of toxins in tissues, including the prostate, increasing the risk of chronic inflammation and abnormal cell growth. The risks associated with pesticides extend beyond food and gardens. Household items like pest control sprays, flea treatments for pets, and lawn care products often contain the same harmful chemicals found in agricultural pesticides. These products are commonly used in and around homes, creating multiple avenues for exposure that are difficult to avoid. Research has shown that long-term exposure to certain pesticides is linked to higher rates of prostate abnormalities. For instance, some studies have identified specific chemicals, such as atrazine and glyphosate, as being associated with increased prostate inflammation and cancer risk. These findings highlight the importance of minimizing exposure to these substances wherever possible. One of the most troubling aspects of pesticides is how seamlessly they integrate into daily life. From maintaining a pest-free home to eating non-organic produce, exposure to pesticides is almost unavoidable. This makes them a silent yet pervasive threat, contributing to prostate health issues without being immediately apparent. To reduce the risks posed by harmful pesticides, adopting safer alternatives is essential. Organic pest control methods, such as using natural repellents and traps, can help minimize exposure to toxic chemicals. Washing produce thoroughly and choosing organic fruits and vegetables whenever possible can also reduce pesticide intake from food sources. Last, we have plastic containers. Plastic containers are a common feature in almost every household, valued for their convenience and affordability. However, their widespread use comes with significant health risks, particularly concerning prostate health. The danger lies in the chemicals used in the manufacturing of plastic, such as bisphenol, a BPA, and phthalates, which can leach into food and beverages stored in these containers. These chemicals are known endocrine disruptors, meaning they interfere with the body's hormonal system, which is critical for maintaining prostate health. BPA is one of the most studied chemicals in plastics and has been linked to numerous health issues, including prostate abnormalities. It mimics estrogen in the body, a hormone that, in excess, can stimulate abnormal growth of prostate cells. Continuous exposure to BPA through plastic containers increases the risk of conditions such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and may also contribute to the development of prostate cancer over time. Phthalates, another group of chemicals found in plastics, are equally concerning. These compounds are used to make plastics flexible and durable, but they can leach out when exposed to heat or wear over time. Like BPA, phthalates disrupt hormonal balance by interfering with testosterone levels. Since testosterone is essential for prostate health, this disruption can contribute to inflammation, cellular damage, and other prostate-related issues. One of the most common ways people are exposed to these harmful chemicals is by microwaving food in plastic containers. The heat causes the plastic to break down, releasing BPA and phthalates into the food. Consuming these contaminated foods increases the body's toxic load, with the prostate being one of the organs most affected by this chemical exposure. Plastic containers are also used for storing beverages, including water and soft drinks. When liquids are stored in plastic for long periods, especially in warm conditions, the leaching of harmful chemicals is accelerated. Drinking from plastic bottles and containers repeatedly introduces these toxins into the body, leading to cumulative damage to the prostate and other organs. The durability of plastic containers often results in prolonged use, even when the material begins to degrade. Scratches, cracks, and discoloration in plastic containers are signs that harmful chemicals are more likely to leach into their contents. Despite these visible signs, many people continue to use old containers, unknowingly increasing their exposure to toxic substances that harm their prostate. Another concern is that plastic containers are pervasive in food packaging, from prepackaged meals to takeout boxes. These items expose individuals to harmful chemicals during every stage of consumption, making it difficult to avoid these toxins. The constant presence of plastic in the food supply chain contributes to a steady accumulation of harmful substances in the body. Environmental factors also play a role. Plastic containers discarded improperly can break down into microplastics, which contaminate soil, water, and the food chain. These microplastics often carry the same harmful chemicals, which eventually find their way back into the human body. This creates an ongoing cycle of exposure that affects prostate health in the long term. To reduce the risks associated with plastic containers, switching to safer alternatives is essential. Glass, stainless steel, and silicone containers are excellent options that do not leach harmful chemicals into food or beverages. These materials are also more durable and environmentally friendly, offering a healthier and more sustainable solution for everyday storage needs.